Hello, my name is Tyler Brown, and today I'm going to talk about how to fill a fire department SCBA, or a self-contained breathing apparatus cylinder. These cylinders let us carry compressed breathable air into smoke-filled or superheated environments so that we can breathe and work safely. They are a critical piece of equipment, so filling and maintaining them properly is very important, and I'm going to go over how to do that today. So before we fill, three things we need to check are the date of manufacture. This particular cylinder was manufactured in 2016. So these have a 15-year service life. So as long as we are not 15 years past the manufacture date on the cylinder, we can move on to checking the date of the last hydrostatic test. The interval between hydrostatic tests is 5 years. So this cylinder was last tested in 2021. We are less than 5 years since that test, so we'll move on to a visual inspection, which is the third part. These are a carbon fiber wrapped cylinder, so we need to inspect for any loose, broken, fraying fibers or bulging, any kind of structural issues. This one's just got a few light scuffs, normal wear and tear, so we're ready to go ahead and fill it. So we're going to open up the door on our fill station here. Slide the bottle into one of the receptacles. Now we've got a protective cap over the fill port. We're going to go ahead and unthread. This particular bottle has a one-way fill port, so opening the main valve to fill it isn't necessary, but that can vary by manufacturer. Once we've got that cap removed, we'll take the fill hose, and there is a pressure relief valve to open after we fill it, but during filling, we need to make sure that it's closed tightly to prevent leaks. So we can connect that to our fill port now. And once this is connected, verify that the pressure relief valve on the other fill hose that we're not using is also closed, so we don't have any further leaks. Store that and close the door. Now, these four valves here on the fill station let in pressurized air from the storage tanks behind me to pressurize the system. So we'll open one of these and use this regulator knob here to set the fill pressure to the correct pressure for this cylinder, which is 4,500 psi. The tanks store compressed air at a higher pressure than we want in the bottle, so we'll set the regulator so we don't overpressurize it. Up to 4,500. So now we're ready to fill. These two are fill valves, so we're going to open the appropriate one for the cylinder that we used. Slowly. And let it fill. While it's filling, I want to talk about why it's important to fill these slowly. As we compress any gas, heat is going to be generated, and the faster you fill the bottle, the faster you compress the gas, the more heat is generated. So if we fill it too quickly, we're going to risk overheating the bottle and causing damage. And also, if you fill it quickly and raise the temperature very high, as the temperature goes back down, so will the pressure. So you won't have a good complete fill on your bottle afterwards if you fill it too fast. So we're just going to let it fill in a slow, controlled manner up to the correct pressure. And this cylinder wasn't depleted very far. We're just doing a quick top off on it, so it won't take very long. Once we reach our 4,500 fill pressure, we'll close the fill valve and the valve from the supply tank up here. All right, all our valves are closed. We can open it back up and use that pressure relief valve to slowly vent the pressure off of the fill hose and connector. Once the pressure has been relieved, we can disconnect the fill. Close the relief valve back up for next time. Store that. Take the cylinder back out and verify that we have a correct pressure reading of 4,500 psi. Now that we know we're all finished, I can put the protective cap back on. Close the fill station. And this bottle is filled, inspected, and ready to be placed back in service. Thank you for watching.